outside the London offices of Hewlett Packard to demand that Hewlett Packard stop its complicity in Israel's war crimes. Most people think of Hewlett Packard as an innocent office supplies and printer company, but the reality is far darker. Hewlett Packard is one of the top 20 arms companies in the US, with arms sales worth $3 billion in 2011. The Stockholm International Research Institute has done the research, and when they say arms sales, they define that as goods and services designed specifically for military purpose, and doesn't include general purpose equipment like office computers. They also state that the figure may be underestimated as it doesn't include classified contracts that Hewlett Packard might be involved in. Hewlett Packard is the second largest investor in Israeli IT. Hewlett Packard implements and manages the server farm for the entire Israeli Army and Ministry of Defense. Israel's largest server tender worth $140 million. Those Hewlett Packard servers form the IT backbone of the entire Israeli war machine. Hewlett Packard also provides Israeli prisons and interrogation centers the systems and servers needed to keep them operational. Hewlett Packard has also developed Israel's prisoners management system and intelligent subsystems, which helps the occupation keep illegal records on Palestinians it has abducted and their families. Female family members have been threatened with rape in order to coerce confessions from children accused of stone throwing. Hewlett Packard is complicit in all these crimes. Shame on you, Hewlett Packard.
Cornerstone for implementing Israel's apartheid is the control of movement and cataloging of Palestinian people. Hewlett Packard is helping the Israeli occupation accomplish this with its development and maintenance of the Gaza system. The Gaza system is a biometric access control system with hand and facial recognition and biometric magnetic ID cards, which is used by Israel at illegal checkpoints deep inside occupied territory to restrict and control Palestinian freedom of movement in their own land. The system is also installed at Erez checkpoint in Gaza, as well as checkpoints in the occupied West Bank, including Jericho, Bethlehem, Jenin, Nablus, Tulkarem, Hebron, Abu Dis, Tarkumia, and at the Ephraim Gate crossing. It forms part of the separation wall apparatus declared illegal by the International Court of Justice in 2004. Hewlett Packard, with its Basel system, is in breach of international law.
Hewlett Packard provides Israeli prisons and interrogation centers the system servers and IT infrastructure needed to keep them operational. One of these dungeons is the notorious Al-Jawi interrogation center in northern Israel, where Palestinian children as young as 12 years old are caged 3 floors below the surface in tiny children's cells. Filthy dark holes in the ground where a child is locked up without charge or trial in solitary confinement for up to 65 days in order to break them. Their only escape is the interrogation room, where the children, shackled by hands and feet, are abused and tortured by the Israeli secret police for over 6 hours at a time, until they confess to trumped-up charges, usually of throwing a stone, which carries a penalty of up to 20 years. Shame on you, Hewlett Packard! Shame on you, Hewlett Packard!